I never asked you to cut off your family. That's something that you got to come to your choice.
No, yeah, no,
I
yeah.
would never even utter those words. Like, listen, I know this mama racist. Shorty, I'm out. I'm deuces. And she'd be like, wait, what if I cut him off? I don't want to do that to you, but that's what you want.
Wait, what is that TikTok? We can make some arrangements. We can make some arrangements.
Wait, so
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the O2 Reacts. Your boys are back. How niggas feeling, man?
yo, and you call me sick in the head. Okay. What the fuck was that? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. It's hot. I like it, and it is what it is. You know, life. We love it.
I'm blessed, happy. It was all good, man.
Bless
Yes,
too.
sir.
All right, without any further ado, Quads, what are we reacting to today?
Just a man dating a woman whose family doesn't
Wait,
like him.
Ibra, do you use your mic at all?
No.
When have you ever seen them connect, bro?
No, the mic is here.
Huh?
The mic is here. I just don't use it.
Why? No, why not? Because I was watching the old videos. Your audio just keeps cutting in and out because you don't use the mic.
Really? Okay. I mean, because, I'm on my laptop, so when I plug the mic in, it discharges my laptop real quick.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, what? This? What? You know what?
It drains the battery.
It drains. Yeah, I got that.
Ah, I didn't. That shit made no sense. You made no fucking sense. I'm just saying.
All right. Let's get into it.
You're having a little moment today, huh?
And we got to record a podcast after this. Y'all niggas is never serious, man. Press the video.
All right.
All right.
My family are racist.
If I get that I'm in the room,
That's a hell of an intro.
Bro.
We were talking about this shit.
Exactly. You see what I'm talking about? You see?
What happened?
I said, bro, me and Quasi was talking about this shit. It was like, yo, bro, I was like, there's certain races of groups I wouldn't date because of stuff like that. I was like, bro, I swear to God, if your brother, mother, sister is racist, I'm out. I'm like, I'm gonna smack him, then I'm gonna leave.
Before we proceed, let's guess what. It's not ethnicity. What country would this guy be from?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
I thought the same shit.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Nah, let's go.
They have money or their position in church.
my child is going to be half black.
Someone's stalking me now.
I'm not gonna let my child be treated the same way that I'm treated.
I cut them off.
My name is
Told ya.
Daniel Chitombi.
Told you.
My name is Ingrid Rose Delvin. I grew up in Chatsworth, Durban. I think
Pause.
we were kind of like outcasts.
Boy, I feel
'Cause
like
my family-
Nigerian men, no matter if it's like anybody non-African, they stick through the relationship no matter what. Which is
Oh,
crazy.
nothing's gonna stop them.
Nothing's gonna stop
Nothing's
them.
gonna
Nothing's
tunnel
gonna-
vision, bro. Once they're locked in with your bro, tunnel vision.
Mamba mentality. on a whole nother
At its
level.
finest.
At its finest, bro. Crazy.
Family didn't treat us nicely.
And I grew up in Zimbabwe, and I also
Oh.
grew up in South Africa, Richards Bay. I grew up in a very healthy household emotionally, but
Hearing the
financially
accent.
we were shambled.
That's crazy. That's South. Wow, I didn't. Wow, we
He's
were
a
wrong.
Zimbabwean.
We missed. That was the
Way off.
Way off.
They do hate Nigerians down there.
They still be on that shit though. I'm still what I said about Nigerians stand. I
Oh
still-
no, that
Yeah.
shit does still stand.
Yeah, but damn.
Tunnel vision.
Tunnel vision.
We both have a mutual friend. She used to come stay over, and my parents weren't at home. She says, "Hi, can I bring my friend Daniel over?" And then I was like, "Oh, okay." And I've never met a black person with the English name before, so I thought it was a white guy. I was cooking, and he walked through the door, and he was kind of like the I don't know,
Niggers.
something happened.
Yeah, first
I still
sight.
remember what he was wearing, and and he made the first move.
She messaged me. She said, "Hey Daniel, do you want to come over for a sleepover?" Then I said, "Oh, okay." So usually when we like do sleepovers, it was usually me, Pixie, my other friend, Dumi. So we just go to a house and play PlayStation or something or chill. And then we got to Ingrid's house, and I was like, "Oh, who's this?" She's like, "No, it's another friend of mine." And then
Pause.
I saw Ingrid.
A sleepover at a woman's house
No, he said
whose
he and
parents are racist?
he and his homies have sleepovers. Yeah, we can have a sleep. You can have a sleepover.
Hell no.
You can't call it a sleepover. You're a grown ass adult. They were
Bro.
kids.
You said we go sleep. I'm sitting down here like, how long they been? My next question was, how long y'all been together? That was my next question.
I thought they were kids because I heard sleepover.
Yeah, me too.
Because there's no way he's at this age, sleepover. We play PlayStation.
Play PlayStation.
I mean, to be fair, you could do that as an adult. But
PlayStation.
But at the comfort of your own house. At the comfort of your very
this is the
smart-
toxic masculinity, guys. Come on.
Move on. Okay, this nigga's never
Anyways.
serious. This nigga's never serious. Play the video. Play the fucking video.
I didn't even look good that day.
What were you making? I think it was a curry.
I think so.
Oh, it was delicious.
Oh.
Yeah, it was love at first sight.
Yeah.
I think for me,
It's like
seeing Daniel,
early
I think
teens,
first impression
mid-teens.
was
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
a
okay.
good-looking guy, very playful, very like always joking about something, always laughing, and he always had his phone out to take videos. We still
Pause.
have a video from
Yes,
that day.
definitely.
She gives off like, Loki, I'm like, she gives off Hispanic vibes, but I'm feeling like she's Indian. I don't know.
Nah,
Yeah, I thought she's
I'm
Asian.
getting like a Mexican vibe from her. Mexican.
Nah,
Very
like,
Mexican.
I think she's Asian.
yeah, I'm like, I'm like, I feel like she's Asian. I don't know. Like, but she hasn't said her race yet.
I'm not changing my mind. I think she's Asian. Until she
Right.
tells me, that's what I think.
I think she's Asian too.
I'm gonna
Definitely
go
not
Mexican.
Hispanic. Definitely not
I'm
Hispanic.
gonna go Mexican.
Bro,
I'm gonna stay Asian. I'm gonna stay Asian.
I say you're wrong on that, Quadro.
Yeah, that's-
You're way off.
Yes, and he was trying on my parents' cowboy hat,
Cause South Africa,
playing
bro.
with our dog.
Where you gonna find a Mexican in South Africa?
Yeah, my first impression of Ingrid as soon as I walked into the kitchen, I was in love. Mind me, Ingrid was my first ever girlfriend, ever. I had never dated anyone before her, and I was 21 years old that time, right? I went into the kitchen, I saw her, and I was just mesmerized. We spoke a little bit, and yeah, the whole time I was just thinking, okay, this is the person. I asked her out for food the next day. It was her first date ever, by the way.
Yes.
It was.
I
it
was so
amazing.
shy because I don't eat in front of people,
Yes,
so I didn't even finish my food.
she kept eating like this.
Yeah, small.
We dated a little bit, and then they moved to Joburg, and I was all the way in Richards Bay. So the
Joburg.
distance was not working. We couldn't deal with a long distance relationship. So in 2022 December, we broke up. March 2023, there was a Bethel music concert that was happening in
course.
Pretoria. Saw her for the day, and then I left. We just spoke. A couple weeks later, she came to Richards Bay because it was her brother's birthday. And then I went and saw her at the B&B that was staying. We were just talking all night. And then when she was supposed to go back home, she called her mom.
I don't want to come back with you guys to Pretoria. I think it was a couple months after then we had actually moved in together.
Like properly. Ingrid stayed in with a friend, and then I moved in. And then I got another place, and I was renting with my other friend, Andumi, so we split the rent. So we were hustling. We really started from the ground level. That's when I was only earning 4.5. Before we met each other's parents, Ingrid's mom, I met her 2 days later. When she came back from the business trip they went to, I was working at Verymark at that time, and I was sitting behind the counter. Then I saw this one white lady just walking full speed to me, and I made eye contact with her, and I could see she was coming up to me, and I was worried. I thought maybe it's like an angry customer coming to me. And then she walked up into the shop. It was during COVID, so I was wearing my mask. And then she came, she grabbed my mask, she pulled it down, she looked at me, she went, oh, you're good looking. And that, I was like, what is going on? I was like, what is going on here? And then she's like, oh, I'm Ingrid's mom, by the way.
That's a white lady.
No, her mom. Her dad is probably Asian or something. It's South Africa. They could be anything they want, really.
Like this whole thing is not make. I don't know.
Wait,
if
hold
this
on.
movie-
We didn't even read the title. I used to be racist before I met my husband. Oh,
Oh, I read it.
Press.
how did we miss that? How did I miss that?
Bro, No, 3 seconds in, she was like, my parents were racist.
She's talking about her appearance. I didn't hear about her.
If the parents are racist, she's gotta. No, like growing up, yeah. Until you start thinking for yourself.
You start thinking for yourself. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I was really nervous, and that's how I met Ingrid's mom. But then Ingrid meeting my parents last year, I took quite long. I'm black. You don't take a girl home unless you know you're gonna marry her.
I was also very scared to meet his mom because I respected her a lot. There was a lot of stories that Daniel told me about her, so I felt that she would notice things about me that I didn't like.
Well, as soon as I told my parents I'm in love with this girl and she's half white,
Oh,
half
yeah,
Indian,
okay.
and then my mom met her. My mom loved her too. Yeah, my family is very accepting of her. There was 0% backlash.
My family, of course, they are racist, so they weren't very accepting of Daniel. I think it was
I'm not gonna lie. The Indian and white duo that in South Africa, it's gotta scream racism.
Crazy.
It's gotta scream it. Nah.
It was the random comments sometimes towards either him or black people, and how we dealt with it. I cut them off.
That's fair.
Someone in my family will
That-
tell me that
I respect it. I respect it.
Then I was saying.
I respect it.
I was like, me, but here's my thing though. I never asked you to cut off your family. That's something that you got to come to your choice.
No, yeah.
I never even utter those words. Like, look, listen, I know this mama racist. Shorty, I'm out. Deuces. And she'd be like, wait, what if I cut him off? I don't want to do that to you, but that's what you want.
Wait, what is that TikTok? We can make some arrangements. We can make some arrangements.
Make something work. I respect that.
I respect that.
I wanted. I could even be gay, but they would prefer if I didn't date a black person. And the person that we were supposed to.
So you could be and do anything you want, but bringing home a black person,
A blackie?
that's where we draw the line.
That's what we taught a lot.
That's what baffles me about South Africa, though. It's like they are on the continent full of melanated people.
That's what I say, like the audacity of
His lace front came off.
what?
You didn't see him trying to
You do a quick adjustment.
Bro, the only reason why I wear this is because I've come to the point where it's just too much hair, where it's just annoying now. So it's like I gotta find a way to keep it out my face.
Why don't you try a bandana?
What?
Why don't you try a bandana?
What did you just say? I look like KSI to you?
That's all. I was about to be like the KSI method.
Like what? No, I just cover my hair. To be honest with you, at this point, that's just that's much easier for me than.
What were you saying? You were saying something before.
Oh, me? Oh,
Indians
you
and
bro.
white in South Africa being racist.
Yeah, just melanated people in a melanated country.
Crazy.
Yeah, you just there saying like, oh yeah, black people. What?
Oh yeah, they be. That's why when people get into the like arguments with like Arabic folks, white folks, and Indian folks in Africa, the ones who have territory in Africa, and they be like, oh da da da, I'm not African, I'm Indian. I'm like, why are you arguing with these people? This is our continent. Who cares if they consider themselves African or not? Who cares? I'm like, bro, they be sitting out here like, you don't get
And most of the time they don't even like you anyway. So why?
exactly. I'm like, bro, you are on our continent at the end of the day. That's like a nigga who live in your crib talking about, hey, yo, man, when you gonna pay the bills? I'm like, who you?
Yeah, like nigga say, yo, can I live in a spare room?
Yeah,
Every day
bro.
you come in like, damn, why the fuck you always walking around here?
When you gonna clean up around this place, bro?
Like,
Bro, when landlord
this
comes
is
in,
my
bro,
crib.
he like when landlord comes in, like, who gonna pay the rent? He is, bro. Don't ask me no questions. Like, bro.
That's crazy work though.
To spend Christmas with them and tells me, no, we would prefer it if you came, but you leave Daniel at home because this other person is not comfortable being around black people. Someone else uses the K
Okay.
word very openly. And the other day, this person visited me at work and came for a fight. And now I was standing there arguing, and the two girls that work there, the person decided to bring them into the conversation, saying that even them, the two black girls, need to accept. They tell me black people need to toughen up and get over racism, and that she can't feel like she's walking on eggshells because black people take everything so sensitively.
One incident
I
which
say,
threw me over
I
the
say punch him
rail,
in the
which
face
I
and tell
got
them not to take that seriously.
Exactly. That's hey,
Don't
if
take it so hard. Like, punch him in the face.
I didn't understand. I would pay money to watch Ibrahima in a situation like this. I would actually pay money to because I know this.
I pray to God. I always pray to God. Like I pray to God every time I see those videos where black people they be like, and then you got like that one person be like nigga, nigga. I'm like God, please, please, I'm begging you, please, just one time, one time. You know how excited I'm gonna get? Like,
My
bro,
God.
it's like a vigil
I've been
ante.
fiending for this shit.
It's like a vigil ante. Like showtime.
This is my
You know
time
how
to
long I've
shine.
been waiting for this, bro. Please, man. But
Nah,
bro,
that would be insane.
lay on, man.
because I'm very calm. This person, right? They found shoes at the beach, and then when we visited them, Ingrid and I, this person walks up to me and then hands me, and then they said, "Oh, I found the shoes at the beach. Maybe you can give them to your mother."
The shoes look like para shoes.
They were powder shoes. They were stuck together with wires. I'm not
Keep
like
calling him a bitch. Like real
That's
talk,
why I say you gotta punch niggas in the face, bro.
bro. Real talk. And like I always say, listen. They only feel like they could do this to you because you let them. They straight up feel like I'm a bitch you. You a bitch, so I'm a bitch you how I want to. Bring it up a shoe full of sand. Go give it to your mama.
This shit was put together with
Insane.
wires, bro. It wasn't
Wires.
even like full on shoes. Crazy work.
Crazy. And he's sitting down
Crazy
here
work.
just happily, oh, smack on one cheek, turn the other cheek, smack. You don't get the chance to even hit me once. Let's call it that. Let's call it that.
lying to you. This happened when we told the story to my mom.
So hard.
Yeah, she was actually crying. So after that happened, that was actually my tipping point. That's when I told Ingrid that I cannot have these people around my child because if they're gonna treat my mother, because before the racism was always directed to me. This is my family now. This is my wife now. This is my family to protect. She's technically half black with me now because she experiences everything I experience. I'm not gonna make Ingrid not talk to her family, but I did tell her that I'm having a child and my child is going to be half black. I'm not gonna let my child be treated the same way that I'm treated. I don't care, but then I know that it's gonna affect my child, and my child is always gonna feel like that part of them, the black side, is not good enough. So I said that I told Ingrid that I will let them get access to my child, but very limited access. And then Ingrid is the one who ended up making the final decision after
Yeah.
she experienced the rest of the things. And she's like, I can't let my child be around these people.
Mind you, I was actually very racist when I moved to Richards Bay because the Indian people where I come from don't respect black people. But my first friend from Richards Bay was black
How
and
does that
lovely
work?
lady actually. Only until I got with Daniel, I started realizing how much of the things that I was doing was toxic. Like I would clench my handbag close to me when I walked past black people, or I wouldn't necessarily trust black kids around. And that was because it was normalized at my house. He really helped noticing like how racist people actually are. And I tried doing that with this specific family member who uses the
What
K
is the K
word,
word?
and they did not want to
I don't even
see.
want to know. Because it's crazy though. It's crazy for us how global hating niggas is. Like, there's a K word, just like it's an N word in America. There's a K word in South Africa on a land dominated by African people.
Oh,
Somebody,
it's
if anybody sees this and knows
Kaf.
what it's
It's
called, I would
Kafri.
like to know.
It's Kaf.
What?
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Kaffir.
Kafir? What does that? What does it mean?
Heard of that
It's
term before? I've heard of that
Zion.
term before.
Bro, let me
Where have
just
I
check my
heard that
screen.
from? Where have
Can
I
you see
heard
it?
that term before?
Yeah.
Let's go here. Damn, it's in the dictionary? Yeesh.
I think
South
Arabs
Africa.
use it too, or am I bugging? I think I'm wrong.
Wait, let's hear it. Kafir.
Kafir.
Where I heard this from?
In South Africa, the use of the term kafir is referred to a black person who is
God
proclaiming
damn.
inflammatory expression of continuous racism and sufficient grounds for legal action. The damn. Especially with
Evil world we live in.
apartheid. No, racist people do always figure out a way to come up with
Spice it up.
something. Yep. Crazy.
They did not want to change what they were doing. Yeah, they just said, no, I'm going to stand firm on how I want to talk. I think they think because they have money or their position in church. That was one of the reasons also that they could treat people below them. Because we live, of course, in the same area, it is a bit, I think, frustrating to know that it feels like someone's stalking me now. That I just got rid of the person and now they're showing up in a personal place of mine to come kind of harass me about something that I told
Oh.
them to fix.
I'm mostly just sad for her side because I would love it if people just change the way that they think and adjust to the new ways, and everything is just one big happy family. I think the main problem that we experience is that most people think that racism is you literally physically doing something to me. They think it's something big. But if we have a 5 minute or 10 minute conversation, people say such inappropriate things like 10 times. Like they forget that I'm in the room.
I didn't want that. I didn't want my child to see the people that he loves the most disrespect his father. Before baby comes, I just want to clear everybody out. That's not right. Culture shock for me, I think, was I don't think it's really about the culture. I think it was about how loving his family is and how healthy they were. Like, I have a lot of respect for his family, specifically because of how his parents brought him up. And it's very different to how I was brought up. The food is okay, food is very yummy. I love his mom's and his auntie's cooking. I really do like the salsa, and I think it's murivo.
The one thing I experienced with Ingrid's family, I think that was like, when Ingrid's white side of the family, right? When they are brine, they take wors, right? This is weird for me. They take wors, they cut it up, and then they spice it up sometimes. And then they take a piece of it before they put it on the rice stand, and then they just eat it. Oh. So Ingrid's mom actually took a piece of the wors and then she just shoved it into my mouth. And then I was like, I have to eat this? And then very nice.
People, niggas
The
in
reason
love
why
make
I
me
would
so
say-
sick.
My dad was a very tribal man
What
back
the
in the
fuck?
day, and then he
What?
turned to Christianity.
He just sitting there all giddy, like nigga.
I hate that you happy, nigga.
Nah, you
I
know,
hate that
you know how
got
you
a
could
woman
tell.
that makes you happy, nigga. Look how why you so happy around her? Why you this happy, bro? What's your problem?
And then nigga would be like, "I'm not a hater, man."
I'm not a hater, bro. I'm just saying, I'm not a hater, bro.
Play the video.
You know how they really happy? Now you can tell they're really happy. They showed the before picture where they were showing the food.
And they fat now. That's how you know they happy.
That's why I was just smiling. I didn't want to say it.
Bro, they eating good together, bro. That's how you know they happy.
Nah.
Bro.
I saw. You see the brother's cheeks, bro?
Bro, especially in Africa, you know that's a saying. It's like when somebody pops out fat, it's like life is good for you, huh?
Life is really good
Life
for
is
you.
real good, especially now that you together. Oh, you really
You eating
good.
real good, bro.
You eating real good.
Christianity. So he completely stopped us from doing anything cultural because father was a Sangoma, his grandfather was a Sangoma. He comes from a whole lineage of Sangomas, and they had like 600 cows. They were actually very wealthy, but they were like the biggest Sangomas in the district. So when he broke off the family, because he was supposed to be like kind of in line with those things, he completely made us Christian. We never did anything cultural from then onwards. Being raised a black person, it's not
His old family was rich, and his father just broke it.
Crazy.
Damn.
there's love in the house a lot, right? Especially being raised a black man. So me saying the words "I love you," you express your love, but you don't say your love. After meeting Ingrid, it showed me that I need to express my feelings more. So I say the words "I love you" a lot more. I said it very
Pause.
loosely now.
The
Pause.
pros of putting our
Patrick, you need some
relationships.
therapy, bro. Ain't no way you hating on a man who's happy right now. Ain't no way you hating on a man that's happy.
I hate
Bro,
it, but it's
the
like we
man
get
is-
it. It's like we
the
get
man-
it. You're in love. Move on to the next topic. We get it. We get it. We get it.
Bro, the man is happy in a relationship.
Nigga saying he loves his girl. He said, "Ew, ew, brother, ew." Yo, one day we should watch a reacts of just people in love while Quadro sits here.
I'm not joining that video. What the fuck is wrong with you? y'all can ride that.
That should be hilarious, bro.
On social media, we get to tell people what we've been through, because I know a lot of people have experienced certain things, and we kind of want to show people that it's okay, that what they're going through. The pros are just knowing that we can help people out there. The cons, we get a lot of racist, inappropriate comments
Yeah.
about us, about how we lived, especially on the 4.5. People don't seem to believe it, but it really was a tough part. And for me, a personal con is that people would approach me in public. Oh my gosh, I really don't like attention. So it's very awkward. I have a lot of or massive social anxiety. Like a little child came up to me when we were in Plet,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Can I take a picture with you?"
That was
And
cute.
I was like, "Okay."
The cons, I think, it's just letting everybody know your life, which sometimes it's a bit weird because my job, I
Pause.
travel a lot. So sometimes I'll be in
My thing is
Nkandla.
just turn off the camera. I don't get it. Like, I like to be happy in private, but ain't nobody tell you to turn on the camera every time talking about the pros. I don't like social things. Why are you recording?
Simple problems require
Just
simple solutions.
delete the app.
Just leave the app. Like that's not like when people be like, I used to get cyberbullied. Turn the computer off. I'm so lost, bro. Like if bro, like my like
You
because
shouldn't be
that's
laughing
like,
at that.
no, I'm a laugh. I'm sorry. Like
No,
bro,
like cut that out, that part.
please. Anyways, bro, because my thing is like, because bro, I've been on the internet. I was a kid before, elementary school. I see something, somebody say about like me and son. I just turn my phone off, turn the computer, go to bed. I'm confused.
Even better, block them or just swipe and delete it.
You won't disrupt my peace on my phone. That won't happen. Like my dad the other day was yelling at me, talking that, "Oh son, why are you not picking up my phone call when I call?" I'm sorry, what? What?
Excuse me?
This is my phone I'm looking at, right? Okay then. Yeah, bro, why you won't disrupt my peace? Oh no, hell no.
Random person, they'll be like, "Oh, I know you from," and then they'll start asking me like, "Oh, how's your fiance? I saw that yesterday she was feeling pain." I'm like, "Whoa!" I do not have any regrets about being online. I think it's beautiful. We're helping out a lot of people. We've gotten so many messages from different people who said that they've been stopping themselves from dating someone because of their race, and then they did it, and now they're the happiest they've ever been. And just knowing that we're inspiring so many people to just go out of their comfort zone and just go for it, and don't worry about what your economy or everybody around you, your community, what they're
I
thinking
don't know
about.
about
Just do it.
I do have a regret
I will worry
that I
about the economy.
can't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I won't worry about the economy. Listen,
I will worry about the economy.
Like right now, when people ask me, they like, when are you getting married or when are you getting in a relationship? Not anytime soon, brother. I only got pockets for me right now. My pockets can only support me. I'm not. No, we not doing that. We not doing that. So yes,
No,
we don't worry about the economy.
Yeah, being in, especially people that like,
I just
you got one job, you got debts, and you can't even fully support yourself.
No, I can
and
fully
then
support
you're bringing
myself.
no, but like you're bringing kids
Yes, my
and
threshold is
actually
me.
like you're bringing more people that consume,
Yes.
and it's just like
It's a full-time job to feed me. What the hell? Why
No,
would I
literally, that's why you're working.
Exactly.
And I gotta feed all y'all niggas.
Bro, I'm barely home. Like, bro, that's why sometimes, like, you know, when people ask me to do stuff on Sundays, no. Don't ask me nothing.
Be more open about who these people are that are treating us this way. Someone had commented on one of Daniel's friends had commented, and I think one of our people who watch us went to attack the person. And I know that if we had to mention names or specific family members, of course they would get threats. And
I don't see
a lot
nothing
of
wrong with that.
these people know who my family is. So it's really nice to know that these people would stand up for me because my family didn't stand up for me. And my only regret is that I can't let it happen.
There you go.
You sure about that?
You're inside violence. If I would describe our relationship, I would use the word agape. Agape means God's love. And everything that
Yeah, look at Raja.
Ingrid and I have been through, it's been agape. Everything has been God. Like literally nothing has been in our control. As much as we try to say it
You
is.
know what his
we
face
try to-
reminds me of?
What?
That patience lady from the Nigerian movies that be poisoning every married couple. Bro, she's never played a role where she doesn't kill someone, bro.
But the light
This
still
nigga
on?
just like,
Bro, just finish out the video, bro. Let broski talk, bro. Close out the video.
me mugging niggas that are in love is
He's
crazy.
in love, but he was talking about it for 5 minutes straight.
Try to act to the best of our abilities, but then sometimes we do wrong things. But then somehow, in the end of it, God just makes a way for it to work out. Everything.
I was going to say peaceful. I've never felt this calm being with somebody. I'm most grateful for Daniel. There's a lot that I put him through, and I always ask him, like, why? So I'm very grateful that he stuck by my side, and he's
Those
on
leather
my
pants?
side. I've never had
thought it was
anyone on
leather.
my side before.
I'm very grateful that everything that she does, actually, she's built me
I
to
didn't
be
see
a
it.
man. If you saw
Pause,
me
pause.
2 years
Go
ago,
back.
Them shits ain't real leather.
Go back.
Oh, skinny leather pants. Oh,
That's even worse.
skinny, bro. Like, cause I've worn leather jeans like once. I'm like, how do men wear this?
He
Like,
got skinny. I didn't even people were skinny. All I saw was his shining, bro.
bro, I'm seeing his legs pop through his thing. That's why I'm like, oh, skinny leather pants.
That's crazy.
Nah, socks with the
I'm
sandals.
very
Are crazy.
grateful that he stuck by my side, and he's on my side. I've never
Yeah,
had
that's
anyone
that's
on
what
my
I don't
side
get.
before.
People
I'm
that
very-
walk out in hot weather with socks and sandals.
Exactly. I just wear my sandals.
But you got a tank top and shorts on?
Exactly. When people be like, "Why you wear sandals, brother?" It's my feet, my accessories. I bought
No,
it.
I don't get that. Like,
Bro, like the amount of when I was in college, I wear my sandals right out when it's hot. I don't give a damn.
wait, I got a question. You wear Crocs with socks
I
when
don't
it's
like
hot?
Crocs.
I don't own a pair of socks. I don't own a pair of Crocs.
I don't like.
Oh,
Crocs.
I was like, damn, nigga, you don't own socks.
I have narrow feet and Crocs are wide. So like my feet, like no matter what size I get, it just feels there's mad space in a Croc, so I can't wear Crocs.
I never bought a Croc, but I do have Crocs. I be commandeering from them niggas. But what's the name? I wear my Crocs without socks when it's hot.
Yeah.
Niggas look at me crazy.
Bro, people are so weird. I'm like, one day be like, why are you doing that? I'm like, bro, I'm like, you paid for my Crocs? No, okay then.
I be like, why you not? Let your toes breathe, bro.
Exactly.
I'm very grateful that everything that she does, actually, she's built me to be a man. If you saw me 2 years ago, I was not the person that I am today. But everything, she's taught me so many things about being a man and so many things that she does for me. She did try to get a retail job to, help out support. And because I was only earning for 4.5, but then I told her to not work. She's just always there. She's just always there. I can have a tough day outside, come back home. I know that there's peace at home. I know that there's love at home. And yeah, as a man, just knowing that you got a woman just got you, no matter what. Whether I go out and I come back bankrupt, she doesn't care. It's just beautiful.
Hey, you want to hear that again, D, bro?
Nice. Play again.
Bro. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wonderful episode of the O2 Reacts, and we'll see
Yo,
you guys next
Bucko,
one.
relax,
Peace.
bro. We watching a video.